all three of us might look at something and you might say, Adam, piece of cake. Nancy might say, nah, I don't know. And I may say, God, no. And it's still the same thing. So, like you said, for some it's easy, for others it's not. And I think your point, rejection, Nancy, is the biggest sticking point for many of these things. It's high school kids that have never worked in their life applying for a job, and they drag their feet because, well, they're afraid to get rejected. It's salespeople not making the call because they don't want to get rejected. And that's where we always say, like, yes lives in the land of no. So how many no's do you have to collect to get a yes from a potential client, customer, or whatever it is? How do you overcome that? Um, I think it's divide and conquer. And I want to give you a picture for this. So think about, um, I don't know, you hate swimming. Now you're, 40 years old, whatever it is. And finally, you got the guts to do it. So you go to the pool. Well, you won't jump in from the edge of the pool and start trying to do freestyle. You'll probably go in and put your head underwater and try to blow out through your nose and breathe in through your mouth when you come back up, like these types of things. And you can watch some instruction videos on that on Instagram. Same thing here, divide and conquer. Just do some easy stuff first. Get comfortable in the water. That's the first thing. And it's the same here. Do some easy stuff. Talk to some friends. Call someone you haven't talked to in a while when you take it back to sales, and just talk to them about what you do, what you sell, and then ask if they know somebody that would be interesting for. So you kind of get a warm introduction to your next conversation, and before you know it, you're talking to somebody you've never talked to in your life about what you actually do. And that's kind of, to me, again, where the coaching comes in. Like, take this process apart as much as you have to. For some, it's just overcoming it once and they're off and running, right? That's probably a little exaggerated, but it's an easy 3-step process to take it apart and say, okay, you do this thing. Once you do this 10 times, you feel so confident, you're just good to go. And for others, it's a month-long hand-holding and breaking it down much further to very, very easy things that you can do to overcome that. And once people gain some confidence in step one, you guide them through step two and then to step three. And